We are tracking your tax dollars as concerns grow over massive fraud in the state of Minnesota and what's being done about it.
Federal agents conducting raids at 8 offices and homes yesterday, the latest in a series of high-profile investigations. Brett Hoffland is live in St. Paul with how state lawmakers plan to tackle what's clearly a big problem, Brett.
It is, Lindsay, and this is the building where one of those raids took place yesterday. We went back inside to see if anyone was inside that business, but no one answered the door. Now, how bad is the issue of fraud all across the state of Minnesota? One state representative tells me it's just the tip of the iceberg.
It's very unfortunate for taxpayers who feel like they're getting fleeced.
Since February, GOP Representative Kristen Robbins has led a new committee at the state capitol to address fraud.
In the first week it was open, I think we had like 530 reports.
Since then, well over 700 reports of alleged fraud on this new website, mnfraud.com, that allows for whistleblower protection.
I really feel like we're just beginning to understand the business model of fraud and understand the nexus of all these programs.
What do you think is the most important thing that needs to happen next to prevent this from happening?
You know, I think we're going to need to take drastic steps. Medicaid is a lot of federal money. Maybe they need to come in and clean this up. Maybe we need to embed someone from the OLA's office in DHS and make sure that we're really cleaning up the internal controls over there.
Those efforts to combat fraud come as federal authorities executed search warrants Wednesday at 8 offices and homes around the metro, connected to the state's Housing Stabilization Services program. Investigators say these providers recruited people experiencing housing instability and signed them up for the program. The search warrants claim the providers used the information to bill Medicaid.
They're either not getting services or they're getting substandard services.
Citing DHS records, the FBI says these 5 providers received more than $9.1 million in taxpayer money through the HSS program. DHS says it stopped payment to 3 of the vendors, but that only happened within the last 2 months, according to this federal search warrant.
We're not going to see those dollars back, and we need to make sure that taxpayer money is not being wasted.
Now, our 5 Investigates team has been looking into multiple areas of fraud, from state-funded daycare centers to dozens of autism centers accused of defrauding taxpayers, and of course that $250 million Feeding Our Future scheme. Now, as far as yesterday's raids, it's important to note that no charges have been filed yet, but we will stay on top of it. Live in St. Paul, Brett Hoffland, 5 Eyewitness News.